the stroller. I will give you the ins and outs about her stroller. Her stroller is pretty cool. Let's see. Let's see if we can go there now. Yeah, so this is made by Up Baby, and it's called Vista. It's pretty cool. It has different levels, or I guess graduation levels. And let me show you. And this is a separate bag that we purchase on the side, but I am going to go ahead and show you right now. Sorry, I'm working with my mic here. In what direction? And yeah, this is her cool stroller. It's very comfy, very warm, and as you can see, she fits in there right well. Pros and cons, yeah, I love it. Me and my wife have used this on and off for the 4 months, and because this has been a blessing to us as parents, I have to say, this transforms into different levels where it gives you the ability to graduate your child from going from the Noah nursing a little basket to eventually going a little bit more aerodynamic and going in like a bit vertical and so forth. Of course, this is conditioned for many modes. It does have a brake. Obviously, it has a storage unit in the bottom, which is pretty cool. Comes different colors, different prices for sure. And this is an extra bag that we purchased that we have for the go moment. And with that said, we also purchased the extra side cup holder for us to have our delicious water or drink that we have throughout the seasons, right? But that's that. We're gonna come over here, and the pros and cons. Yeah, I think the pros and cons for that. I mean, if you're blessed to have something very luxurious, hey, more to you, more for it, quality. I always say quality versus quantity. In this case, quality is very essential for us as parents and the safety of our baby. However, can that be resolved from a 60 or a hand-me-down stroller or $70 euro or peso? By all means, yeah. If you can get one for free, get secondhand or something that is under the safety guidelines, or in this case you make your guidelines for your baby, then so be it. I think that doing that, it does alleviate pain in your back, in your neck, in your lower back, and overall it helps you wherever you're going, whether if it's field trips, whether if it's trips, whether if it's going out on outing, going downtown, or going from one house to another. So my advice is, if you can buy a stroller and if you have it in your income, do it. Very cool. As far as brands, this is the brand that we went with. However, it was a gift. It was a priceless artifact, and yes, it is essential to have one for sure nowadays, especially when you have a baby, a newborn. And some people opt out. Some people don't want that. They just want to have that close connection from the beginning, and then eventually they purchase one after a month, 2 or 3, or so forth. But from the beginning, we made it a concrete rule that we would have a stroller and we would be prepared. So, and with that said, I will give you the name of the brand or put that on the video. Moving forward, warm clothing. As I had mentioned in one of the videos, warm clothing is very essential. However, it all depends on what stage you're in with your child. Now, the first month, the baby can't regulate his or her temperature, so therefore you have to consider having his or her clothing aligned, especially the sizing. And having everything as far as in uniform, right? Now, when it comes to warmth and coolness, it depends on where you live, the seasons, and what you go through on a daily basis. Not everywhere is the same, therefore you have to adjust accordingly. Also, sleep accordingly. The baby can definitely go through different cycles of needing to sleep in a sleeping bag, or the different phase of this type of pajama, or no clothes overall, or just a diaper. So I mean, you would have to decide that according to your temperature, or your surrounding, or your country. So with that said, we cannot apply the cold environment and temperature versus the south, or the hot temperature elsewhere. So I think that you would have to make that decision yourself, and acclimate to your weather. And let's see, wipes. Definitely, wipes is a must. Yeah, consider purchasing wipes. Not advertising, but this is the go-to for us. And Daddy does use wipes on a regular basis. Not ashamed of it. I do use wipes, and I do throw it into the trash. I learned that you shouldn't throw it, even if it says to throw it into the sewer or into the toilet. And do not do that, because that's a hassle for our friends out there that have to do all that sewering, and it's bad for the environment. So that's my intake on that. You choose, you do you. And wipes are essential, please. A great example of us going through a phase of poo-poo or caca or kaki incidents. It does happen. How many diapers have we changed since the birth of our child? I want to say more than 1,000 already, from the first month to now toddler. About more than 1,000. And can it add up? Yes, it can add up. Why are wipes essential? Well, because it definitely helps you to eliminate and clean the mess and be on the go. However, some people don't like that. They want to go eco-friendly or sustainable. Therefore, they rather shower or wash or clean their baby in a tub. That's for you to decide. That's something that, if I was in a situation where I needed to, I'd definitely wash my baby all the time. But we're not. So therefore, that is definitely something to think about as far as wipes. When it comes also to burp cloths, very essential to have some. Now, they can come in different sizes, and I mean, as you know, you can see them anywhere. You can purchase them anywhere. As you know, we have three. We have small, medium, and large. And do we have burp cloths everywhere? One over there, and then two over here. Burp cloths are essential, and they make your life easier. And it's very important to consider that in your overall routine and rituals. So wipes and birth cloths, no brands whatsoever, just whatever's available. Some people choose to do it one way as far as to be sustainable and equal, but whatever works for you, do it. You're going to be very proud about yourself and be able to have all those tools with you, and if the emergency calls, you have everything available. So nursery room. This is a nursery room, and this is her room. We are blessed to have a room. I myself did not grow up with having a room for pretty much all my life. This is the environment. This is the room where you can say, hey, this is her safe haven. And if it's possible for you to surrender that or render that to your baby, then by all means. I can just emphasize that baby having a place where to sleep and his or her privacy from the beginning, then you start applying the ritual and
consistency of, hey, look, this is yours, this is your privacy, this is you, and no matter what, we're gonna get through this together, and we respect you, and we want you to know that you have a say in your birth and in your development. So of course, some of us, like my parents or myself, didn't have that opportunity, but I'm thankful because I see both sides of the coin. Not growing up and just growing up as I did and was with my privacy, and then also not growing up with my privacy. So thankfully, I was able to learn from both at one point. So yeah, childproof. Yeah, of course, you want to consider that. At this point, we got too extreme from the beginning for making it childproof, and has it worked out for us? Yes, it has. Obviously, the baby is infant, going into toddler stage, and yeah, they're not able to get into danger or harm. But it's always good to keep that in mind as a topic or as a thing to highlight always. And yeah, anything that's easy access. For instance, we do the ritual. Mama comes in. She changes baby Kaya. Baby Kaya already feels and knows the different time frames. Okay, I'm going to sleep. Okay, I'm taking my nap. Okay, it's the morning. I'm waking up. So everything is accessible here. It's not cluttered, nor is it at a point where you're hoarding. Everything. So it's open, and we're able to be accessible to anything and everything. And of course, we feed our baby here for the last night feeding before she goes to bed. And so having a stool and having the cloths, birth cloths, accessible, it does make your life that much more de-stress, and also more simple and easygoing. And so with that said, yeah, housekeeping is a number one rule when it comes to your child, for sure. Obviously, restocking too, very important, and keeping everything up to date. And obviously, yeah, keeping the diapers in a specific bag, and making sure that you're cleaning that, and also the tool itself. Just to give you a little glimpse, yeah, your little dumpy. Yeah, you got to make sure you're up to date with that. You don't want no sticky odors around. But that's up to you. I mean, there's no such thing as perfection. So, but you get the point. Let's see. Diaper mat. This is a diaper mat, and we use this when we need to change her. And so, yeah, we have one to go and on the go in her diaper bag for the stroller to be mobilized and take it anywhere or elsewhere. And as well, we have it here, but this is the larger version, and this is for the one place station. So we grab this when we need to, and if we need to change her elsewhere, we do that. Otherwise, we can just come here and do that as well. Let's see. Yeah, so we changed one of the birth cloths. We use it, and it's a big birth cloth, and we use that as also like a sheet that can be exchanged and also washed as well. So let's see, it's comfy, and it's a delight for sure for our baby. And with that said, I think that's something that you need to consider, something safe. A chair. This is a chair that we use to nurse baby Pebbles. With that, we have a stool. Does it make our lives easier? Yes. Can we maximize our potential of nurturing, cradling, or pampering, or swaddling, or burping our Pebbles? By all means. So having a chair, and also where you to lay your feet to rest, is also a plus for sure for us. Moving forward, we have over here the crib. We used to use the bassinet or the baby Noah bed, in the beginning, the first month. Then the second month, we started graduating little by little, and we started introducing the bassinet on top of the crib. And then from the crib, the second month, then we went from eventually trying to get rid of the bassinet, which is the baby Noah's little bed. And then from that, we now have her here with her onesie or with her romper and or pajama, the sleeping bag. Now, just a quick info how that looks. Sleeping bag is like so. 2 little holes so that she can put her hands in, and then the zip up so that it can zip up, and then that's how she lays. She is not able to roll fully, only let's just say 70 to maybe a tiny bit, maybe 100 degrees only, but we're teaching her how to do her physical therapy, little rolls and tummy time. So with tummy time, we've graduated little by little, and with that said, we're keeping an eye on that. So the first month, she went with the bassinet as so, keeping an eye on your baby, and then the second month we graduated her. We grabbed the bassinet, then we put it in here, and then it's the third month. From the second month to the third month, we eventually have her now without the bassinet and now sleeping on her own here. That's the third month. Now, as of yesterday, we are still practicing this, putting her in here and keeping an eye on her. Yes, is she growing and developing really quick? That is for sure. So a crib is beautiful. It makes things simple. I'm going to bring it down to our baby eye level, and this is how it looks. And with that said, I'm content again because we're able to sleep, but we're also able to keep the door open, and from that side we're able to hear and honor her. Also, this little gadget number 12 out of the 11, I'm gonna add and describe that it actually has saved us the stress and the anxiety and the what if my baby is gonna roll on her tummy, or what if she can't breathe. So that's definitely helped us out to keep an eye on our baby. Quiet alarms is essential for sure, and I apologize, this is number 13. Number 12 is the quiet alarms. Something definitely to consider and to keep in mind. I have a watch, a G-Shock. Obviously I need more than an alarm. I need 2, one in my hand, and then also my cell phone as an alarm. Should you buy an alarm separately? Yes, of course. Why do I have alarms? Well, because I have to go to work and I get tired. And do I use the alarms for the baby? No, I use them for myself. And do I try to keep them at a minimum level of control of volume? Yes, because I also don't want to wake up my baby that has already gotten fed around 4 in the morning, 5. Therefore, it gives mom also an extra stretch to go to sleep, and so I'm being considerate. So with the alarms, be advised that you don't want to have them loud. So that's something to think about. I'm going to wrap it up with this video, and again, this is tools and tips and tricks for everyday usage. And with that said, I would like to emphasize that it is crucial that you consider some of these tools. If you already have them, or if they're hand-me-downs, perfect. If you can buy them second-hand shop or from friends or neighbors, perfect. But if you ever need any more information on that, you can definitely go on YouTube or go online, and you can get access to this stuff anywhere around the globe. I wish we had a brand so that we can definitely recommend, but there's too many brands, and to be honest with you, nowadays anything and everything does work as long as you know how to use it or use it for the right purpose, and then you should be fine. Thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe if you haven't. Maybe this is not for you at the moment, but in the future it might be, and we hope to develop this and progress this as the development of Kaya and us as parents grows with them. Have a good one.